Powerful winds, massive rain and high tides have struck India's Gujarat coast after cyclone Biparjoy made landfall near the border of India and Pakistan on Thursday. Over 180,000 people have been evacuated in the two countries. For the latest, I'm now joined by our correspondents Radhika Bajaj in Dwarka of Gujarat state and our Danial Khan in Makli, Pakistan. Let's start with you, Radhika. Just how serious is the situation there?
Well, the after effects of the cyclone are still very much ongoing. We've been seeing high-speed winds all through the night and heavy rainfall in most parts of the coastline of Gujarat. And most of the villages and towns have been entirely powerless. In fact, I'm in Dwarka, where power was intermittent through the day yesterday. We didn't have power all of last night, and it just seems to have come back. So there has been a lot of damage to electric poles, to communication lines. Several trees have been uprooted as well. And the government is at the moment actually assessing what the actual damage is. What is perhaps good news is that we have not heard of a confirmed casualty figure coming in from the government, and that could have to do with the fact that mass evacuations took place and people were taken to safer locations, which means that loss to life may have been averted. But people's livelihoods, those have certainly been impacted gravely. We are hearing villages where cattle have completely disappeared or died, and at the moment there is a supply chain disruption over here because as we know, railways have been completely put on a standstill in the area. Road traffic has been impacted, and of course, we are looking at airports being shut as well. So supply chain of things like milk, vegetables, etc., stands hampered. But through the day to day, the restoration work is going to be the focus of the local governments, and we are expecting that a complete assessment of what the damage has been will come in towards the end of the day today, which is when these cyclonic conditions are also expected to ease on the coastline of Gujarat.
Yeah, with all that damage and destruction, it certainly is a relief. We haven't had any loss of lives. Let's hope it stays that way. Radhika, we appreciate that update from you. Let's also talk to Danial Khan in Makli. Daniel, you're in southern Pakistan, Sindh province, which is in the path of the cyclone. How are people there coping?
Well, Jongshu, I'm about 80 kilometers from the KT Bandar area where the cyclone was anticipated to make a downfall. But according to the Minister for Climate Change, Sherry Rahman, late last night, she held a press conference and she briefed the media that it would now change its path, and the cyclone was changing its path towards India's Gujarat. So a lot of damage was not witnessed here, but we know that about 80,000 people living along the low-lying areas, the coastal belt between KT Bandar and Karachi, which is about 200 kilometers of coastal line, they were evacuated. I also visited some of the camps of the internally displaced people. They were being provided with food and medicine, and they wanted to go back home because they said that they know the conditions of weather and this would not come towards Pakistan. But the authorities had to bring a lot of people out of their homes forcefully, and now the storm has receded here, but we are, as you can see, witnessing light rain showers. There are also gusts and intermittent thunderstorms in the area, and the people will be moved back and rehabilitated after the storm completely recedes. Jongshu.
Daniel, we are grateful for that report from you. Please do take care. Our Danial Khan in southern Pakistan.